Magak kecil.
Ini sekarang macam tu boleh yang buat tu lebih banyak.
Exactly.
But I give you one. Oh, wait.
It's your favorite, man.
Hello.
Right. No, one or two. Yeah.
No, they're
Thank you.
not.
Thank you. Sweet.